Hey, it's you! Come on in for this breaking update!
We have a brand new soap today from Stirling Soap Company.
Stay classy, San Diego.
Thanks for stopping by.
Stay classy.
Thanks for stopping by.
But stay classy.
Thanks.
But mostly, stay classy.
It's a beautiful morning with the Barbershop Duet.
Hi, I'm Marcus Klinger with Klinger Vocal Studio.
And I'm Sarah Vincent with Sarah Vincent Virtual Pilates.
But on Wednesdays and Saturdays,
we are the Barbershop Duet.
Hey, and we woke up the other morning and discovered that Stirling Soap Company was having a brand new release.
Right?
And we were like, whoa, it's kind of tied into one of our favorite movies. But first, a mention from Stirling themselves. What do you got?
So I've been trying to find a soap that I can use on my face, and I've noticed it's been a little drier with the winter season. So some people said to not use as heavy of a fragrance in that soap. So Stirling just so happens to have a facial bar soap.
Facial bar,
yeah.
y'all. In fact, wander over to the Stirling site because they released a bunch of new stuff this week.
Right.
They have conditioner bars.
They do.
That will soon be making an appearance here on Mentions and a couple of the cool things.
Yeah.
And I think this might be a newer product.
Okay, I'm not sure, or maybe we just missed it, but it's a facial soap and it's wonderful. It smells very fresh. I don't know if it's part of the base that's in it.
And
maybe
you did try it already.
I tried it, yeah. And it feels wonderful on my face, I gotta say. So I've been having some dryness, and I really hope that this will help the more I keep using it. But then I've also been using...
She chased it, folks.
I did, with the unscented shave balm.
Whoa.
So I gotta say they've been friends for the last few days, but I'm gonna keep using it and I'll report back some more. But that's just something new I've been playing with, but we'll keep you posted.
Yeah, and I love that today's soap was just so low key. Like I had to go on to some of the boards and ask some of the brethren, hey, is this brand new? And they were like, yeah, I think it is. And one of them's like, yeah, I have it already. And it's unbelievable. So we're excited.
Yeah,
let's meet the soap. There was a time before cable.
When the local anchorman reigned supreme.
When people believed everything they heard on TV.
This was an age when only men were allowed to read the news.
And in San Diego, one anchorman was more man than the rest.
His name was Ron Burgundy.
He was like a god walking amongst mere mortals.
He had a voice that could make a wolverine purr.
And suits so fine they made Sinatra look like a hobo. In other words, Ron Burgundy was the balls. Yo, I love this. And I love that this movie and this soap are an homage to something so fun and funny. The idea of the news anchorman in the 1970s, 80s, and 90s. Like, man, these people they were gods and goddesses.
Right. And everything they said was taken seriously. Like, you had to go to the news to get your sources.
Like,
no
this
Google.
was gospel truth, the 10 o'clock news on Channel 2. In fact, when Dennis Richmond retired from our local news affiliate, he moved up to Nevada City where my mom lived. And you'd see him all the time at like Cane's restaurant stuff, and he was like a celebrity on a Sinatra level, y'all.
Wow.
Like people would be like, "Oh my God, there he is."
Well, how many hours did you spend?
I know.
You know, with them on TV, they were like in your home every day.
Right, and he was the one that told you that Reagan got shot. He was the one that told you that peace was declared. I mean, he was there for all those important moments of your life. So it is funny that Anchorman celebrates all of that funny, crazy, little whimsical stuff about how funny it was to be an Anchorman and the seriousness of it at the same time.
Important job.
And I wonder if this soap might do the same thing. Let's unbox it. Why are the Stirling boxes always so big?
It's true. I guess we just can't say no. Like, just get
we
another
have no
bar
self-control.
soap.
That's all it is. Folks.
Right. If we get one more thing, it's free shipping. So then
right. That's how you all know that struggle, right? Hey, we're only $20 away from free shipping.
So no peeking, because there's definitely a few things in here.
There's all kinds of cool stuff.
There's definitely some things. Okay.
There she is.
Oh,
and
that
I think I got the splash. Did I get the splash?
I think so. I'll keep digging. But look at that color.
So fun to have a brand new Stirling soap, y'all. This has never been released before. And I did. I got the splash. Oh, and there's a sample for y'all.
A bergamot.
So, folks, this is a bergamot lavender, little mini soap bar. If you would like to try this, we can't smell it in case we want to do the episode someday. Put your hand up in the live chat on YouTube and we'll send it out to you.
Yeah, okay. So that's the side, and here it is with menthol.
Look at that! I love the little color ring around the label.
Yeah, the rings.
Oh, I'm excited. All right, it's time for our first impression. I think this might be a good friend to me, so
Right.
I actually want you to meet it first.
Ooh. Okay, I'm just picturing all the outfits and craziness that they wore.
Yeah, because I think he wore like a polyester suit. My dad wore a brown polyester suit to work every day in the 70s and 80s.
That was the
so
thing.
I kind of know what this is about. Like,
Yeah, I just see all the plaid and all that stuff too.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Ooh, okay, let's see
This
here.
might be like a cologne balance.
That's what I'm thinking, 'cause, like,
it
if I
might be like a
see-
flannelly note or something.
We're just gonna find
Who
out.
knows?
I'm intrigued. If that's
I hope there's mahogany in it because there's that line about in Anchorman about his apartment smells like rich mahogany.
Well,
I don't know. Let's see. Okay,
I don't
first
even know if
impression
I know what
time.
that smells
Here we
like.
go.
Wow.
Oh, not what she was expecting. Everybody, did you
No.
catch that? If
See?
you're a constant
See
viewer of
what
our
you
show,
think?
and by the way,
And
can
it's
we
full
just
to the
talk about
brim.
this 5.8
It's
ounce
full.
shaving soap that is almost overflowing this container?
Yeah,
y'all?
I know. I almost bumped my nose on it because it's so full.
I think Stirling means generous in German or something. It's crazy. Okay, here we go.
I'm very curious to see what you think.
She likes this. I don't know if you know how to speak, my beloved, but she likes this. Okay, here we go.
It's not what I was expecting.
Not at all.
I don't even think there's really like scent notes listed on the website. We just kind of knew it was connected to Anchorman by the little hint.
I love the hell out of this. I love this.
Right? Remember we had a soap before that I was like, I feel like I'm in a Brady Bunch episode? I really thought that's where I was going. Very
Smelled.
light and clean. It was
Yo.
not like...
Yes, I don't know
I
how
was
they
thinking
do
like,
that.
you know, because in Anchorman they always talk about the dark drinks and the bar and the whatever. Like,
What
I really
even
thought we were at his place. Like,
Is that?
right? I don't even know what that is.
Oh man, okay, we need some help on this immediately. And I would normally run to the splash, but I'm a little bit excited, so I'm gonna do this first. What is that
It's almost
beautiful
It
scent,
doesn't really
y'all?
go cologne-y. I really thought it was.
No, because if it's cologne, my brain kind of surrenders and it goes,
Yeah.
"Oh, it's a cologne. Enjoy it as a cologne."
But it's not.
Yes, you might be able to pick out some scent notes, but it's a cologne.
It's very light
Not this.
for people that
This,
get
right.
overwhelmed with cologne stuff. It's not. It's on the lighter side.
This is built with scent notes. I don't think this is a cologne homage because I'm just smelling beautiful, beautiful blended scent notes, not in a cologne way, but my brain doesn't know what they are.
Right? It's not powdery. It's
But
not
it
musky.
might be. It might have a little because there's something super comforting that hits you at the beginning.
And it's light. Like my brain just keeps seeing like white.
But
Like
you know what
clean.
though? See if this helps describe it.
Yeah.
A little bit of like talc that brings you into the smell of a mahogany.
Oh, maybe.
Could that be it? Because
I
think
don't
about it.
really
It's
know
like
if
an
I know what
anchor
mahogany
man.
smells like.
It's like think about like a really nice, like an oak
Marble?
and a
Oh.
cedar, but then take it spicier, take it deeper.
Okay.
So it's a little more brown.
Yeah, I mean,
right?
I can see the wood, but I don't know if I know what that actually smells
Yeah,
like.
so the way that like cherry wood, rose would go
Right, right,
sweeter, right? This wood, mahogany wood goes more spicy, more like down toward the ambers and those kind of things like that. And I say that because I had a mahogany headboard growing up that my grandfather built out of just like, I guess, a tree. I mean, he went down and I guess bought the wood, I guess, but he built my mom's headboard out of mahogany and I had it on my bed for many years. And it was a beautiful scent to fall asleep to.
Interesting. Is it getting any brighter?
Oh, y'all. It's just something as welcoming as powder at the beginning, and then this beautiful blend of mahogany and sophisticated fruits, and something a little sweet in there too. Nothing that takes you all the way down to being earthy. Y'all get that out of your head.
No.
There's nothing in here that's bracing or has sort of any kind of like a bitter or sour edge to it. Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing even has like, I kind of expected there to be the smell of like a suit in this.
Yeah.
So that you get the flannel and you get those more of those dry notes. Nope. This is beautiful and sweet.
You know what? You know
and
when you're
inviting.
ironing something and the steam comes off?
Oh, I'm so glad you said that.
You know, like, because a pressed suit, like, he would have had to be all cleaned up for being on air.
And you could smell a little bit of the steam and a little bit of the cologne from the suit and a little bit of the
something
laundry
coming
detergent.
up. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that. I don't know what the fruit is. It's like a fig or a plum, y'all. Just a little bit of a hint
Yeah,
of
it's
that.
not a bright citrus.
No.
It's definitely
No.
something more mellow.
Citrus, how dare you? No.
we've
This is
been
like
doing-
a fig or
yeah.
like something like that, like a plum.
It's very hidden. Mhm.
Yeah, it's balancing out the wood.
It almost could be like even like a persimmon or something. Like it's not
Right.
not a general
Right.
one. that you'd go towards.
And I don't immediately go like stereotypical 70s, but if you give me the power of suggestion and you say like Michael Brady's Architecture Den, right?
A little bit, yeah. I was definitely expecting it to have more of the darker burgundy color to it. I don't know if that was just, because of the name, but it's much lighter than I was expecting. It has a hint of the spice, but it's not a dark spice. No. It's definitely a lighter,
and you know what? I was thinking this
scent.
Was going to land like crazy masculine. Nope. It's beautifully down the middle. I think it's just a
anyone wearing it would work with.
Like a clean laundry smell. Is that going too far?
No, but that's why I think I was getting the pressed suit smell.
Right.
Like something off the steaming, like a brand new out of the dryer.
That's as close as anything my brain can get to, y'all. If you have a beautiful, freshly pressed suit and you're just there for that moment where the steam comes off the lapel.
Even for ladies, like when you hang your dress and you want to go down it with the steamer, like there's something about that, like it brings out different sense of being clean.
100%. And I do get a little bit of Anchorman in this. Let's open the splash! And it's got a little bit of menthol in it too. I love it. I have noticed, and this is really cool, that the soap base, of course, if you think of the smell of soap, it's a little bit sweet. Soap has a little bit of a sweetness. So I have found that the Stirling fragrances have a beautiful little hint of sweet in the soap that's a gift from the soap base. And I love what it does to all of our soaps. And what's cool is when they put it in the splash, you don't have that sweetness that you need to balance out. And this gets a little bit different.
And once it dries, I notice it's much different too. Like you got to give it a sec to actually dry on your skin. Different? Sometimes Stirling matches, sometimes it's a little different, sometimes they complement well.
It's the best of
that?
This.
Okay.
Turned up a little.
Interesting. And it's still on the lighter side.
Watch me go. This is going on right now.
Just like a gentle hint of like, yes, I'm wearing something, but can you tell what it is?
Wow.
Do you get more of the mahogany side?
Yes! I get the suit and the mahogany. I don't get a flannel, but I get material. I'm not sure how they're doing that. Oh, it's just beautiful.
Oh, yeah, there's something at the end. Maybe a little vanilla-ish, like just barely a sweet little hit at the end.
Something as comforting as vanilla and tobacco without an ounce of vanilla or tobacco in this, y'all. Wow.
What is that other little...
Oh, I love it when soaps and smells bring me to a certain place that others have, but they don't do it in the same way.
And I have to say, out of all the Stirling stuff, this is completely different. I don't think we have a Stirling on our shelf so far that is close to this.
Like Duke and Duchess, I mean, obviously, you can tell they're related. They're named, so they let you know they're a little bit related. Burgundy is going to be on its own little corner of our shave cabinet.
I feel like this could be any time of year. It's not set.
Yes.
It's not
this is just locked into when you want to smell well-dressed and clean, y'all.
If you want to be on the air, you can take a whiff of this.
And it's got to be tricky to balance clean and comforting.
True.
Because they're sort of pulled against each other. Comforting is about an old, like, broken-down couch, right? And clean is about, freshly painted and scrubbed and scoured. This does both of those things.
And I feel like other people can resonate with what clean smells like to them or what aged smells like to them, depending on what they had in their life that aged with them or not.
And we forgot to look at the set notes, but it's not exactly set notes. No. It's leading you to the homage of Anchorman. So it says...
Are you very important?
Do you have many leather-bound books in your apartment smells of rich mahogany?
Then this one's for you. That's all we got.
Not an homage to Casablanca, y'all. I think that much is clear. Oh, how are you sensing it?
I'm going to put a little of the aftershave on and see if I can get a little bit extra of the...
So the movie Anchorman is about a female sort of coming into a world that's dominated by men and showing that she has just as equal a place in it, if not more. Does this soap, does this scent almost do the same thing?
Yeah. And once you get past the menthol, there's something like almost nut-y.
Yes. And
it's not an almond.
Super masculine, but the more you look, the more there's room for this scent to be almost anything.
Yeah. It definitely comes alive in aftershave.
Yeah.
Here, it's definitely lighter. So people that are like overwhelmed by scent sometimes, this is a nice little hint of sort of a scent, but not too much overpowering of a scent.
Yeah. So I'm going to make some proclamations. I think you do have mahogany in this. I think you do have just a tiny bit of like a fruit, of like a fig or a plum or something that's grounding it a little bit. Something a little tiny bit nutty, almost like that chestnut.
I was going to say that, or like a walnut, a different one.
Oh, a walnut, right.
Because think of the old desk, like they had that walnut, like wood color.
Right. And then something on top that's just a little bit like a really pure soap.
Yeah.
Just something on top that keeps it clean.
It's definitely a clean soapy thing.
Because Ron Burgundy's clean.
He is all about the image.
That is inarguable.
Very important.
Every hair is in place. The man is clean.
Right? He is not stepping on air without being at his best.
Right. So, wow, mysterious and rich and beautiful. It does have that lightness. Right? A little bit of a floral, a tiny, tiny bit of a floral, just something that keeps it that clean and beautiful smell.
It's just to make it clean, I gotta say. But it's funny, I'm having a hard time getting across to them because we don't have much that smells like this. Like, it's its own thing.
And I don't think it's a cologne homage.
No, I don't think so.
He's built something new and amazing here.
It's fun that it took him to the Anchorman side. It definitely has that clean thing.
That's where it would take me. I mean, really, this scent really does that, folks. This is a
little
really
70-ish.
This has a way of being its own description.
And Ron Burgundy's his own guy. Let's be real.
Yeah,
he's his own man.
Be honest. What was that you say? All you need is a degree in journalism. But back in the 70s, 80s, it was probably a little bit harder than it is now. But that's okay. Once you get a job with a local TV station, start working your way up, doing the little stories about donuts and dogs that are caught in trees. And then one day, you're going to make Anchorman, and you're going to have an absolutely lovely assistant who you're a little bit threatened by, but it's okay. All you have to do is stay absolutely married to that teleprompter. Don't diverge even just a little. And when it says so, you'll be able to get your own! Head over to stirlingsoap.com where you can find this and a wide range of other products. It's fun, and it's classy, and it's campy, and it's silly, and it's beautiful, and it's deep. It's mahogany, it's amber, it's just fantastic. And the way it just sits gently but in a manly way on your shoulder. It's a fantastic scent, and I just love this Stirling lather. Everything about it is fun and slick and luxurious. Talk about where value meets quality. That quality is in capital letters, y'all. I always have fun and look forward to my Stirling shaves. Thanks, Rod and Mandy.
Welcome to Messages.
So we just want to invite you to head over to the Stirling site because they have all kinds of new stuff. They have all kinds of new fragrances. They just released a line of conditioner bars for the first time, yo. And there is a soap coming that we want to make you aware of because it's a benefit, and 25% of the proceeds are going to go to help the local animal rescue shelters of Paris, Arkansas, and it's called Friends to the End. And we ordered it on release day in honor of Elaine Stritch, and it will be making an appearance here in the weeks to come.
So stay tuned.
Thank you, Stirling, for always being a little bit ahead of things and having such awesome new stuff.
Yeah,
I am so excited about this. I have not been this excited about a set in a while.
It's true.
This is really
and I'm really
cool.
trying to think of like when you'd use it because to me, I'm not stuck in a certain day, like time of day.
This is morning, this is evening. This is just any time you want to smell both fun and clean and comforted. Yeah. Whoa, and it is very fall.
And it's funny, like I feel like it would encourage you to be your own character. Like not to be Anchorman necessarily, not a Ron Burgundy thing, but to be your own person and be confident about it.
Yeah. Oh, this is so much fun.
And don't forget your next appointment with the Barbershop Duet.
You will smell better just watching this.